What's going on in here? Are you launching fireworks or something?
No, why would I be doing that?
It's Bonfire night, isn't it?
True, but I'm just playing my game, that's all. Besides, we're not even 18.
Alright, whatever. Just keep it down, alright?
Well, that was certainly the first time I've been accused of setting off explosives. I sure do hope it doesn't happen again. Worms 4 Mayhem, the latest of the Worms games on 6th generation platforms, of which I have 2. It featured a 3D camera system, which was the namesake of the game that came before it. As well as the camera, the game also includes new weapons such as the sniper rifle and the Icarus potion that lets us fly across the map, and a new story mode. This game came out in 2005, so it was at the height of the 6th generation era, just as new consoles were coming out. Did I mention how there's a character customizer? Upon putting the game into the system, we are presented with a menu. Since this is the first Worms game with a story, I think we should check that out first. It seems we have a choice as to who our team will be. I'll go with the Gunslingers. We are introduced to a Professor Worminkle. It seems we are part of a class, and instead of a regular lesson, we're going on a field trip.
Who doesn't love a field trip? No schoolwork, am I right? But this isn't any ordinary field trip.
Our professor is sending us deep into enemy territory, which is just the United States upside down. We're tasked with inspecting any new weapons and technologies they might have. He also politely informs us of the enemies we will encounter, such as a giant worm, and the horn. But surely that last one's a mistake. Wait a minute. Anyway, our first mission has us at the Eat Me Diner, 2 days before its grand opening. However, the place has been rigged with TNT, which blows up a side of the building. Oh man, that will severely delay the grand opening. Our commander sees this as an opportunity to make the mission easier. The worms are just out in the open and only require a couple gunshot bullets or a bazooka blast to perish. We don't have to worry about dying because the AI isn't that good. Once the worms are out of the way, the TNT is all that remains, so the whole building goes up in smoke. But the front remained fairly intact, so it's fair to say we could have done better. There's also time travel too, but we need not worry about that because this game has multiplayer. You can play with a friend or 2 or even 3 if you're that lucky. The Worms games have always been good with multiplayer experiences, especially with open warfare on the DS. But Worms 4 Mayhem is one of the best. Since this game has the most stuff available, it makes the matches that much more intense. However, I can't help but mention the controls. I mean, they aren't terrible, but I've seen them so much better. You move pretty slowly, even for Worm standards. When in first person mode you turn even slower, so it can take a good few seconds to get your worm to face the way you wanted it to. And the square button jumps, which just feels odd to me. I would have preferred the circle button to jump, and square for the menus, and this did cost me a worm's life once. Oh, and there isn't any button mapping either. Great. I really thought I forgot about the character customizer. Au contraire, mon frère. This piece of advanced technology called the Worms 4 Character Customizer determines what your team's worm will look like on the field. But with so much to choose from, you can go from a Club Penguin enthusiast to Joseph Stalin. There's a wide variety of accessories for your worms to wear. You can spend a fair amount of time on this just messing around and seeing what you can make. When it comes to naming your worms, well, let's just say you can name them anything a European language can offer. Has this game gotten louder? I think it has. How am I supposed to get any work done with that racket going on? Well, I'm done with this.
Oh, you better tap that game right now. Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh crap, this is the way it looks like. You better put that out right now.